Hello everyone, Gaara here and welcome to a brand new deck video. Today I wanted to show you an updated list of the priest deck that I showed you like not too long ago, I think a week ago. And yeah, this is the deck that I'm using, and yeah, I'm climbing ladder with this deck. And I'm not playing so much Hearthstone lately, that's why I'm not legend yet. Like, I'm playing other games. World of Warcraft came out and I'm playing a lot of World of Warcraft. And also Heroes of the Storm, so I'm pretty slacking, but I'm doing well with this deck. And I'm really happy with the list, so I'm really want to share it with you guys. Also, I was streaming this deck, and yeah, the people were very interested in this deck because it doesn't have like the standard. It's like a slow control priest deck, which is good against aggro decks, which is very important when you play ladder, and it still beats mirror and control decks. So it's a very good list in my opinion, and it's very unique since it doesn't play circles or alchemize or angel blade masters, all the standard stuff which everyone plays. So yeah, I'm very happy with this list, and I'm kind of proud because yeah, I'm like innovating like new deck. So yeah, I'm going over the deck list here. Like, I still play one silence. Like, yeah, it's just, if you want to play more, the more silence the better, obviously, in the death rattle meta and the undertaker meta, but one silence is usually enough. It's very important to play the 0/1 mana silence because it's a spell which you can combo with pyromancer, and sometimes you just want to play something else in that turn. So 0 mana, especially against hunter, it's very important. Like, you can silence death a Hyman or something, which is, yeah, very strong. I don't really have to say anything about the silence effect. You know it, like mad scientists or undertakers or Sylvanas. There's so many targets for silence right now. The powered shield, it's just you get 2 health for free on a minion and it cycles itself. It's very strong card, and most importantly, it's a spell for the pyromancer. The zombie chows, mainly because of the aggro meta. You will mainly face hunters, zoo decks when you play ladder, and fast decks, shamans. And Zombie Chow is good against all of them. Like, when you play a Zombie Chow turn 1 against a hunter, like, it increases your win chance at least by 40%. It's just ridiculous. Like, he needs to play like an Undertaker coin Lepanome, but even if he does that, you can kill the Lepanome and then heal your Zombie Chow, and then he still can't kill it. It's very strong. Like, even in like worst case scenario. Very strong card against any aggro deck, also against Zoo, so it's very important. I really like this card in Priest. Also, when you play against Warrior, for example, when I have Powered Shield, Zombie Chow, and I go first, I don't play the Zombie Chow, I wait for turn 2 and I play Zombie Chow plus Powered Shield, so it's a 2/5 and a 2/5 can't be killed. The Pains, it's a very nice card. Like, when you play against controls, I like to use Pain against Acolytes, for example, that they don't draw a card, and you will get the card advantage back with the Northshire Clerics and heals and drawing cards, or with the Fort Steals. So, and more importantly, it kills Sludge Belchers, and usually Sludge Belcher is a very annoying card to deal with. Like, a priest has awesome answers for Sludge Belcher. You have the Shadow Word Pain, and you have the Shadow Madness, so you get very valuable traits. And against aggro decks, obviously, you kill Undertakers, you kill all the fast stuff, you kill Knife Jugglers, all the crazy stuff. So I play 2 Pains right now just because you face so many aggro decks. Crazed Alchemist. Crazed Alchemist is my favorite card, and it's very strong in priest deck. I would play 2, but since it's very fast paced, the meta, I can only afford to play 1. But it's a very strong card against control decks because you can trade your board to steal basically anything from your opponent, so they can't play around Cabal. When you play Crazed Alchemist, you can't play around Cabal Shadow Priest because I will just steal whatever you play. I can steal Cairn with Cabal, I can steal everything. And against the Shaman, it kills Flame Tongue Totems because Shamans are starting to be quite decent against Priest. If you play like the double Lava Burst version, you play no lava golems, harvest golems, no small stuff to steal, and then you're pretty strong against priest actually, and that, yeah, then you can kill mana tides and flame tongue totems with this card. It's very nice, and it's like kills totems against shamans, very strong, and it's very strong against freeze mage since you kill the doomsayers. Yeah, it's just a very MVP card. Sometimes you yeah, and it enables pains and it enables deaths. It's just the best card for priest, really. Like, you can, when your opponent plays an Isera, you can like Crazed Alchemist death it. It's just so many different things you can do with Crazed Alchemist. Viper, it's a slow control deck. You don't play the circle, so you need board clear, but you have by more than enough board clear against aggro decks. You have the double Nova, that's why I play double Nova. I used to play only one Nova just because you have the circles, just too much card draw, but you have very few dead cards in this deck and I really like it. You play double Nova for the board clear, and you have the Wild Pyromancers with spell combinations to clear the board against small stuff. Double Fort Steel, it wins you the games against controls, and it can be used in the combination with Pyromancer to deal with the board against small stuff. Double Shredder with Pain to beat control decks, and Druids, Lures, Giants, and Warriors, very important card. Because it's a control deck. Dark Cultist Shade of Naxxramas is the absolute favorite combo in my opinion, especially against control decks. Shade is decent against aggro decks because you can trade, it will not get soul fired, and if you play like a coin Shade into Dark Cultist, you will get 100% value out of the Cultist because very few decks can deal with a stealth Shade this early on. And then you get a +3, then it makes Dark Cultist a really insanely strong card for 3 mana because you will get the 100% the value out of the health bonus effect from the Death Rattle because you don't proc the Shade or don't attack with the Shade before your Dark Cultist dies. So it's very strong, you will most of the time get a 2-for-1 at least with the Shade. Shadow Madness just because you will always get targets with it. 2 is too much and 1 is very nice. You steal Sludge Pressures, you steal like Looters, Undertakers. You will most of the time get like a 2-for-1 or even 3-for-1 if you steal like a Looter. It's just really strong. Double Nova, it's a very, not just because of the board clear, the healing effect is actually really nice. It's very underestimated how much the +2 heal makes of a difference in a lot of matchups. The lower tap against rogues, it protects your board because oftentimes you will actually have the board advantage. It deals with lower taps, it deals with opponents' lower taps, it deals with opponents' Sludge Belchers, and it can't be removed with spells, protects your board, protects your Shades. It's like very versatile, best 5-drop in the game. Double Sludge Belcher because I really want to have taunts. I started playing this deck without taunts, but taunts are just so important, and Sludge Belcher is the best taunt in the game. So against Warriors I lost games just because I had the full board and they started attacking face with weapons and they have 2 cards and then they just kill you anyways because they ignore your board. So I need to play taunts, and I want to Argus is also fine in this deck, but against like aggro decks I prefer the Sludge Belchers. Cabal, just the MVP card against all the small stuff. This will also like win your games against controls because you get the value out of it. Cairn and Savannah's the best 6-drops in the game. Might as well play like a Black Knight instead of the Cairn, but I really like the Cairn because in a mirror match Cairn is really strong. Since I don't play the Injured Blade Master, which is really strong in the mirror match, I want a really solid card. Also against controls, against Warrior as well, it's very hard to deal with the Cairn. So this is my deck list. I'm very happy with this. I haven't changed the card for quite some games, so I hope you guys like it, and see you in the games.